There and here. Okay. Oh, we are live? All right. So, if you are out there on Facebook or YouTube, we are trying to fix the audio problems here at Grace Life Bible Church. Can you please make some comments, give us some feedback on these videos? So, if you're out there and you're watching, I would like to have some feedback. I don't know. Are we on YouTube? Let me just check. I'm not seeing anything here. Seems like a delay when we go to YouTube. I don't understand why. So anyway, anyone on Facebook? Anybody on Facebook watching? I see one icon of somebody watching. Can you comment, please, about the video quality? What is the the audio quality? We're trying to fix our audio problems, and I might be the only one watching, possibly. I'm not sure. But anyway, we're trying to fix our audio problems, and we're looking for feedback on the quality of the audio. Is the audio metering out? Are we good? Going to the home page on YouTube. Joel, you got YouTube? Okay, there we are live on YouTube. Trying to say Sandra Briggs says on YouTube that it's excellent. So, Sandra, is that still the case? We're trying to fix this. If you could just stay with us for a few minutes as we work our way through this. Gwen Wanda says on Facebook that she can see and hear just fine. So there's no raspiness or it's metering out. I'm going to raise my voice, talk a little bit louder now, like I'm preaching, you know. Yes, 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 talking louder. My wife's laughing at me. Still getting comments that it sounds great and clear. So I appreciate that, Sandra. Let me go back to Facebook and see what any other feedback anybody has. Still just the one comment. So if you're joining me on either Facebook or YouTube, we're testing our audio quality for our live stream. If you've been following the church of late, you know that we've had bad quality. So again, it says comments are no metering out and that it's nice and clear. So it seems to be better than it was, at least right now. Gwen says, again, sounds great and clear here too as well. So appreciate that feedback. So do we need to keep going with this, guys, or do we think we've figured it out? What? So do we think we know why we had a problem with it talking to the board? Trevor? Yeah. Okay. So I got a comment here from a gentleman named Dwayne. So we're trying to figure out, Dwayne, if the speakers are on your end or if it's on our end. So you have, if you could type a comment, you have your audio all the way up and it still sounds low. Is that what you're saying? And I'm just sort of talking right now in just a, normal conversational voice. I'm not really using my my preaching voice. So if somebody could make a comment there about that, I would appreciate that. Bud Chrysler says when you talk louder, there was no increase for us. Sorry? It should not. On my end, he sounded louder when he raised his voice. So Gwen, when I raised my voice, did it get like crackly and crunchy, like it? And then it says all of a sudden it began. Somebody's saying all of a sudden it began vibrating again. So that's from Christine. Let me go back here. Wow, something went wrong. It's raspy now, is the feedback. Is that when I started getting louder that it gets raspy? Can somebody let me know? Cracks? Yes, cracks when you talk loud. Yes, Brian. So, so, so what do you mean, Joel? So are we back to the same issue that we think we need? It's the sound card? Okay. So you guys that are out there, if you'd stay with us, we're making some adjustments here on our end. I know it's real boring and whatever, but your feedback is helping us try to hone in on what we need to fix. Again, a comment. Yes, when you talk loud but normal, voice raspy too. And then cracks when you talk loud is the feedback. And that's been the ongoing feedback for at least 2-3 weeks. So, are you hearing something, Trevor, that you can? So you guys that are out there, is it coming through mono or can you hear it out of both speakers? That's what we're after, right? Can we hear it out of both speakers or only one speaker? Bud says yes, breaking up at times, but overall good. So has it improved at all, Bud, since you started listening? You need me to keep talking? So the plan here, while you guys are just out there listening, which we do appreciate again, is that we're going to try to reboot Adult Sunday School, not this Sunday, but the first Sunday after Labor Day, which I think is the 13th of September. So those of you that have been following the class on the from This Generation Forever class, we're going to try to restart that here coming up soon. Yes, I hear the raspy as well too now, especially when you raise your voice. Dwayne is saying it's mono. Dwayne is saying that it's mono and that it's only left side. So, okay, let us know if it's, we think we fixed the mono problem. So, can somebody, okay, I got a comment good now from 2 people. So, when we say good now, do we mean that the mono is fixed or do we mean that the overall quality is better? Again, yes, raspy when you're loud. I appreciate you guys making comments. Bud says yes, good now. So, Bud, I'm assuming that's referring to the mono versus the mono problem. Can you make a comment about that if you would? If your yes, good now is related to the mono or the overall quality. So, getting a lot of comments here. How do you think it sounds, Joel? It's not crackling? So it's left channel only. Volume is still a bit low. Tone is better now. Now it's clear. So the tone is better. Tone is better. I'm getting a couple people with saying the tone is better. What about when I raise my voice? Is the tone still better? Is the tone still better when I talk louder? Is the tone better when I talk louder? Bud says good now overall, and Ernie is saying that he has me in stereo. So that could be those headphones that you're listening on that might not be working. Bud is saying that overall it's better now. Ernie says that it's in stereo. No crackle. Tone is better. One person says that they would want the volume louder. Yes, Brian, better loud. So somebody says it clips a bit. Breaks a little when louder. Breaks a little when louder is a comment. And then if I go back over here, again, Bud is saying good now overall. So I feel like it's definitely better than it was. Oh, would not want it louder is the comment. Sandra Briggs would not want it louder. Sorry, Sandra. I thought you were still asking for more. Another comment. It vibrates a bit when you talk louder, but not as bad as before. Agreed. Volume needs to be increased. Ernie says, yes, it does break a little when louder, but pretty good. So we're still getting that little bit of a break when I raise my voice to talk louder, but overall it's better than it was is the feedback. One person says a lot better than last week. A lot better than last week. So in the setup that we have now, can we still play the YouTube videos over the speakers? Okay. Okay. Much better now, Dwayne says. So again, Dwayne and Jeff and um, Sandra and others on YouTube, I appreciate your feedback. Ernie, Christine, Bud, Gwen, etc. on Facebook, I appreciate your feedback. So is there anything else we need to hone in before we end this stream? So just one last sort of appeal to people out there. Um, how is it sounding? If you give me a thumbs up or a okay, we will probably end this stream and consider it, at least for the time being, solved. Yes, I am wearing shorts in the pulpit, so I'm getting a comment about nice shorts. I wore shorts all week at school, by the way. Those of you that are on social media or Facebook, you saw the picture of me with all of my gear on. Ernie says does break a little louder, but pretty good. Bud says sounding good now. 1 minute ago, it vibrates. So I don't know, guys. I'm feeling like the comments are better. The comments are that it's better. What's up? Are we still live? Well, before we end it, are you guys satisfied with where it's at? Okay. What are you listening on right there? Is that YouTube or the soundboard? YouTube on your phone. Okay. So should I get louder again and talk loud like I'm making a point? Don't clean those chairs. Don't clean those chairs. I hear no vibration, no breaking, no raspy. It sounds okay unless you get very loud. It clips a bit. I have speakers very loud to hear. My hearing is good, by the way. Okay. So we're clipping out still a little bit when I get loud, is the feedback. Not maybe as bad, but that's not going to happen. You know I get loud. I appreciate you clarifying there, Sandra, that your hearing is good. So that helps me. Okay, let's go back to Facebook. Ernie says he's satisfied. Thanks, Ernie. Appreciate your feedback. So, what do you guys think? One person says, guess it's just my ears, but it still seems like volume is lower than it used to be. Wait a minute, so we're not on the USB. Okay. So Trevor, before we end this, just let me clarify what you're telling me. So the workaround that we attempted um, isn't working. We've improved though the quality by making adjustments on the soundboard. Is that what my understanding? Okay. So is it possible we bought a defective cord? Okay. Okay. So um, okay, guys. So we're marking the settings and saving them. We still have a probably one other thing that we're gonna try to fix. I think we're gonna have a better situation this Sunday than we have the past, and hopefully with further improvements yet to come. We bought a cable, and like all things going on with technology, it's not talking to the computer the way that it's supposed to. So I think we've made some improvements. Hopefully it'll be better than it was on Sunday. What I'm planning to do though still is probably record a backup video, and so that if it's bad, we can just pull this down and upload a replacement. So um, anyway, appreciate all you guys out there giving feedback. We're going to go ahead and end the stream, and